This is my word to you during the holiday seasons because the holiday season, family starts getting together and folks start talking shop. And I don't want you to be just John, he's a funeral director, or just Mary, she works at that funeral home, or just just Tim that work with the bodies. Look, you're in a noble profession. You're in a sacred industry. See, what you have to do to take, you got to own what you do. And family will test you, friends will test you. They'll try to make you shame of your craft. The funeral industry isn't something to do until you find something else. It isn't just a hustle, it's a craft, it's a calling. Look, the people that treat this like a business, honor it, follow its precepts, and treat this thing like it's sacred, their lives are changed. There are people I know went in the funeral business and uh, worked hourly and did things the right way that have problems. I know some of that money ain't one of them. You just don't. If you're loyal to this craft, you know the secrets of the city. You know that Pop ain't really Dan's dad, even though they've been posing as that. You know the secrets of the city. You know the business, folks' family business. That death certificate gonna tell you all types of things. People have trusted their most valuable possession, which is their loved one, most times, the care of their loved one's final remains, into your hands. Don't you walk down and walk with your head down to the family get together because Aunt Tussie is showing her son that went to Harvard and went to Yale. You take that Gupton, you take that Northwest Junior College, or whatever school that you went to get your license, to get your burning for the funeral industry. It's a sacred craft. You can move from city to city. Somebody's gonna have a place for you. So look, I just like I hate you know, you have to talk to people because you don't know what you got. And if you treat the funeral industry as a 9 to 5 with a set salary, then that's what you'll get. But if you treat this business as a door opener with unlimited opportunity that would give me powerful relationships that I'll never see the end of it, your life can change. You work this industry the right way. Every preacher in town's gonna know you. I knew a small town funeral home owner. Wasn't a black guy, but he says they were at a function and he's the predominant funeral director up there. And so they were everybody was cracking on him. I mean, they said he doesn't know why. They just, just ran off line after line, playing the dozens on him at his expense. And he said, you know what? I'll take all of that. He said, but remember, I'm the last person that you'll see. And he said, all of a sudden it went to a holy hush, just like that. So look, I'm telling you, this is a sacred industry. Some don't treat it as such. It can be a quick hustle. It can be what you do until you get a real job. But that's so unfortunate because the funeral industry has led to opportunities. There are people they're coming into the funeral industry now that have already made it in other fields, but they always had that yearning to take their yearning for customer service to the ultimate place, to where you're helping turn around a frown on some family's worst day of their life, and you turn it into a smile. Esteem yourself, esteem your craft. This ain't just something. I pray that this is not just something you do until you find a real job. But there are things that you can learn in the funeral industry about people and fostering relationships that make you a terror in almost any field that you choose. You can learn so much about people and learn so much about life. The stories you hear while making arrangements give you advantages on so many things in so many places. So when Aunt Tuesday get to the family get together and she talk about little Darren and Miss Tina, who went to Harvard and Yale, and then her youngest, who just got accepted into Case Western, and her other stepchild is on the way to Vanderbilt. Don't you be ashamed, because you're a licensed funeral director, a death care professional that can take their craft that's esteemed around the globe. You can be great at this thing. It provides the opportunity. Look, I know that you got to go through some things walking up the hills at the cemetery. Yeah, you fell into the hole too. You fell into a little pothole and your ankles turned and all of the things that you see at services. But you're in a noble craft. Treat it that way. Be blessed.